Off-duty officer arrested after a road rage incident on the interstate in Rutherford County. We go to Josh Breslow at the WKRN.com alert desk.
Yeah, so Matthew Ward is with the Deckard Police. The chief there says he has now been suspended without pay. This all happened Sunday on I-24. That's his booking photo right there on your screen. So a warrant does state Ward pulled his police badge on another driver, then chased him at speeds of 120 miles per hour. Investigators say Ward got the other driver to stop, then pulled a gun on him and forced him to get on the ground. Ward was eventually arrested on a charge of aggravated assault. He was held in the Rutherford County Jail and has since been released. A lot to the story here. We have posted all the details on our website. That's WKRN.com.
Well, somebody pointed a gun at a man while driving in Annapolis, and now state police say it could have been even worse.
That's right. ABC 2 News' Skylar Henry spoke to police who say it all started from road rage and aggressive driving.
It doesn't happen often, but when it does, the outcome could be deadly. Road rage. The type where angry drivers brandish their guns to unsuspecting people on the streets.
No shots fired, no one was injured. The vehicle left the scene, and we're still trying to find out exactly who this person was.
Ron Snyder with Maryland State Police says it happened Saturday to a man in Annapolis. The victim told officers he was driving westbound on Route 50 when he saw a Nissan Versa, similar to this one, driving erratically.
He tried to get out of the way. The driver then eventually sped up and then brake checked him.
The weaving and speeding eventually led to a gun pointed in the driver's direction. Fortunately for him, he wasn't shot at. But it's a problem state police don't want to become a trend. Just last month, road rage led to an assault on the Eastern Shore where a man attacked victims with a hammer. A violent end to what started on the roadways.
Best thing to do is stay calm. Don't do anything that could escalate the situation. Keep your eyes straight. Don't try to make eye contact. If possible, get off the road, and if need be, call 911.
Recommendations that can help save your life. In Annapolis, Skylar Henry, ABC 2 News.
Right now at noon, a Miami Beach police officer is facing some charges.
His arrest comes months after an apparent road rage incident in Broward County. Local 10 News reporter Joseph Ojo is live outside the jail in Fort Lauderdale with the details.
And that officer, Frank Celestri, appearing before a judge earlier today, accused of pointing a gun at someone during an apparent road rage incident. Let's go ahead and take you to that bond court video. Celestri, who was arrested yesterday, was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, in which the judge found probable cause for. Now, an arrest report states that this road rage incident happened on I-75 southbound in Broward County back in May of 2023. Officer Celestri is accused of zigging and zagging in and out of traffic, driving aggressively, and cutting in front of vehicles, even causing one driver to veer off the side of the road. Now, he allegedly rolled his window down and got into an argument, cursing out the victim, and then pointed the gun at the victim. Now, here is a statement from Miami Beach Police. On May 28, 2023, the Miami Beach Police Department was made aware of an incident involving one of our officers. The incident was immediately referred to the Broward County State Attorney's Office for investigation, and the officer was relieved of duty. Now, our department takes this matter seriously and is fully cooperating with the investigating agency. Now, as part of his release, he must surrender over his guns and have no contact with that victim. That officer has since posted bond out of jail. We're here in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Joseph Ojo, Local 10 News.
Last night at 10 o'clock, a father and a son shaken up after they say a driver pulled a gun on them during a road rage incident. Well, we've now learned that that other driver was an off-duty Harris County Sheriff's deputy. The entire confrontation stretched nearly 8 miles from Highway 249 and Old Tomball Waller Road all the way into Houston. It ended in a Walmart parking lot off 249 and Spring Cypress. Ryan Korsgaard joining us live tonight with what the deputy says happened last night. Ryan?
Bill, we were reminded that there are two sides to every story, and apparently both sides felt threatened. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says the story of what happened during a drive along Highway 249, the Tomball Parkway, changes depending on who you ask. Alan Ross Stotts and his 15-year-old son said that Alan Ross tried to move over a lane, not knowing there was a car already there. They said everyone involved rolled down their windows and words flew.
He pulled out a firearm and pointed it directly at me, and my dad put on his brakes and he swerved a little bit and he had to get out of the way.
Alan Ross said he, as well as the other driver, both called for help. Now we've confirmed an off-duty Harris County Sheriff's deputy was driving the other car. A spokesman for the department said the deputy, whose name has not been released, said he felt threatened when he was nearly pushed off of the freeway. The deputy said he only pulled his gun and badge when the other driver forced him onto the side of the road. The deputy said he did not point the gun.
For him to do something like that really tarnishes his name and kind of makes me feel a little more unsafe with police.
The sheriff's office says the deputy working the call took the information to the district attorney's office, which declined charges because of the conflicting statements. The deputy involved is on the job while his office conducts an internal investigation. And the deputies tell us the Internal Affairs is in charge of this investigation at this point. We're live downtown. Ryan Korsgaard, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
This morning, a man is charged with aggravated assault after what appears to be a road rage incident. According to an arrest report, the victim and suspect are traveling on Holt Road near Brookview Drive. That's when the victim said Andy Young waved his gun in her direction. The victim continued to drive down the road and Young pulled at an angle in front of her vehicle. As she attempted to flee, the victim hit Young's car and the police were called. The suspect told officers he had a gun in the center console, and police found it loaded with 14 rounds of ammunition. Young told officers he pulled the gun out and put it on the dash because the victim was, quote, brake checking.
A Denver police officer is facing charges for allegedly pointing a gun at someone during a fit of road rage in Commerce City earlier this month. It happened October 3rd while Sergeant Jason Brake was off duty. An arrest affidavit says Brake claimed another driver pulled a gun on him first, but police never found any other weapon. Brake is charged with menacing, which is a felony.